Hello and welcome to Jimmy's One Thing. I've got one thing in the world of baseball I want to talk about. I invented a new stat. I do this a lot. Sometimes I invent stats and a little bit later I'm like, who cares about that stat? I even forget it. Sometimes I invent stats. I'm like, damn, wish I remembered that one. Who knows what this one will be? You guys will be the judge. It's called Simple Game Score. If you don't know what game score is, game score baseball, how it works. It's a way to measure pitcher starts. And in game score, there's a lot of different factors. So the first one, created by Bill James, is you start with 50 points. Add 1 point for each out recorded, or 3 points per inning. Add 2 points for each inning completed after the fourth. Add 1 additional point. There's a lot of stuff. Remove 2 points for hits allowed. Remove 4 points for earned runs. Remove 2 points for unearned runs. So 4 points for earned runs, 2 points for unearned runs. They have those. I have the same correlation in mine. Remove 1 point for each walk allowed. Who cares? Then Tom Tango, he made another one. Now, these game scores they're filtering in the things that make a start successful or help it be a predictive stat of like what's to come in the future. I don't care about any of that. Sometimes I just want to know, I want to judge starting pitchers on the result, not what this means for the future, not how did they get to the end result. Well, it was a good start, but too many walks. Well, did it cost him innings? Because that's the only, and runs? Innings and runs. That's all I care about. So my very simple game score, is outs recorded minus earned runs minus unearned runs divided by 2. So same metric. I have unearned runs docking pitchers half of what an earned run docks, same as Bill James. And that's where I might lose people because some people are pitchers and just want to protect pitchers at all costs and unearned runs. Not on him. Well, you know what? The best pitchers, they pick up their fielders. First guy gets on because of an error, he picks him up. He avoids it. Big error happens in the field. Well, bases weren't loaded with walks and other hits, so it didn't cost him any runs. So I'm judging pitchers on unearned runs. Obviously, there will be some outliers. So with this, I created this sheet here. It's very simple. And I'm going to plug in yesterday's starts and see if it changes anything. But it's very easy. If you go 9 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, 0 unearned runs, that's 27 outs. You get 27 points. That's the best start you can have. No need to grade those any different. I don't care if one guy walked more guys than the other. If one guy struck out more guys than the other, who gives a shit? They all got 9 innings pitched, 0 earned runs. That's all the same thing. Now, if you want to have a stat be predictive of, what's more sustainable and judging guys on their future for fantasy and for drafting and scouting, this isn't that. This is just judging on the past. These are all the same start. They're all worth 27 points in my simple game score. Then you got Hunter Green, who's actually crushing it. He went 8.2 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, 0 unearned runs, 26, just right below. That makes sense, right? Didn't finish the game. Probably left some base runners on for the bullpen to clean up, maybe. So that's it. That's how it works. Now, if you think about that, like 5 innings pitched and 0 earned runs, let me find that. 5 innings pitched and 0 earned runs would be a 15-pointer. And then 6 innings pitched, 3 earned runs would be 15 points. So what do you value? The extra inning? Now your bullpen only has to pitch 3 innings instead of 4 innings. And you're probably still in the game. It is a quality start. Or 5 innings shut. That's actually a big dilemma. There's a guy on the Yankees, Clark Schmidt. I like him. He can give you 5 innings, 0 earned runs. He rarely gets through the 6th inning. If he does, more runs are likely to come. But at times, I'm like, dude, I'd rather you go 6 innings and allow 3 runs. At least we can still win that game with a good offense, and you're not killing the bullpen. So I value innings a lot. But there are some people like the Rays and the Dodgers who have gone away from that, and they'd rather the 5 shut. It all depends on bullpen and all that. So actually, as a team stat, this is more fun. And I don't think it's a good way to grade individual scores. I think what I like to use this is looking at a pitcher's average score over the course of the year, and then how many times does he give you a start where he's getting 15 or more. So that's a chance. 15 is a chance to win. If you get 15 points, it's a chance to win. If you're under 10, your team has to overcome what you've done, and that's not good. So all I'm doing is going to Baseball Reference. This is all of yesterday's stuff. I'm going to modify this so we don't need result, although I should have done result and decision. I didn't, and now I'm too deep. We don't need any of that. We don't need his age. The date is nice. I don't need strikeouts. And I don't need this. So that's everything. Now I'm going to copy and paste all these. And we are going to add them. We'll put these in date order. We're going to add these to the very end. The double headers actually go. This is every start so far this year. And we're going to add them here like that. And then I should be able, I have all these hidden columns. Just to do the math, I should be able to drag all these down, and we will see yesterday who had the best game according to the simple game score. Let's drag this down so the formulas come. Okay, so yesterday, May 12th, the highest game score, 20. Merrill Kelly, 7 innings pitched, 0 earned runs. Or no, hold on. Maybe not. Let me hide those columns again. Hide columns, and then let's freeze row 1. Oh, let's freeze 2 rows. There we go. All right, now let's see who had the best start yesterday according to simple game score. Merrill Kelly had a 20. That's pretty good. He went 7 innings pitched, 1 earned run. Michael King had a 14.5. That's just below. Ooh. This might be the first line that I don't know if I agree with, but that's the way it crumbles. Not all stats are perfect. 5.2, 2 earned runs, and 1 unearned run brings him underneath 15. I guess 5.2 and 3 runs, but I mean, it's 2.5 runs the way I'm grading it. A lot of good starts. We had 316s here by Chase Dollander, Christopher Sanchez, and Jackson Jobe. 6 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 5.2, 1 earned runs. That's all the same. And I agree with that. 6 innings pitched, 2 earned runs from David Peterson. Tanner Houck had a bad start. 2.1 innings pitched, 11 earned runs. That's a -4. That's not good. Okay, so now that you've got that, let's go look at the pitcher averages. So I'm going to put a qualifier here. I'm going to say you have to have started 4 starts, 5 starts. You're in a rotation. You're a pitcher in the rotation. Highest average simple game score belongs to Max Fried, who is averaging 18.3. That's pretty good. Then you got Evaldi, Wheeler, Hunter Brown, Crochet. Those are all good. And then I wanted to look at starts over 15 and percent of starts over 15. So percent of starts over 15 is kind of interesting. Hunter Brown, 8 of 8. Check out Hunter Brown's game log. He doesn't have like the 8-inning shutout or 9-inning shutout, but if you look at his game log, 6 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 1 unearned run. 6 innings pitched, 2 earned runs. 6 innings pitched, shut, 6 shut, 7 shut. 6 innings pitched, 1 earned run. 6 innings pitched, 3 earned runs. Still a quality start. 5.20. That is a really good game log. So 100% of the time, he has given his team the chance to win. Seth Lugo, 88.9. 8 of his 9 starts. Max Fried is 7 of 8. Casey Mize, 6 of 8. The worst, Trevor Williams has made 8 starts, 0 have been above a 15. Damn. Chris Paddock's made 8 starts, 1. So these guys, they're not giving their team an easy chance to win. But then the next thing I looked up was how many times are you hurting your team? Because if you're under 10, that's a dud start. That's you gave up if you're under 10 points, you may have pitched 5 innings, but you gave up 6 runs. So the percent of pitchers who are never under 10, Simeon Woods Richardson. He doesn't have a lot of 15s, but he's got 0 duds. Let's look at his game log. See if it reflects it. Simeon, Woods, Richardson. Game logs, 2015. What are we looking at? Okay, 4 innings pitched, 2. 5.24. 5.1. 4.13. 5. I mean, yeah, that kind of reflects it. Like he's just right in that tweener of like, these aren't tanking us. 5.24 might, depending on the offense. They're not, but they're not like you're getting innings. You're not getting pulled really early. Okay. Who has the highest percentage of they're hurting the team? German Marquez. 62% of his starts are under 10 in the simple game score, which means not good. Let's look at his game log and see if that is reflected. Okay, so 6 innings pitched, 0. That's good. 5 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, and then 4 runs. 0.27, not good. 4.25, 4.6, 5 runs. Holy smokes. Hey, good last start. Good last start, Marquez. That's not good. Not good at all. The most starts under 10 goes to Marquez, then Rocker, and all these guys have 3. Most starts over 15, you got Lugo, Hunter Brown, and tied with 8. All right, moving on. I think it's better looked at this way, in a sense, is the team. And I wonder if this just updated. It should have just updated with the new stuff. The Kansas City Royals are averaging a quality start every game. 15.37 average. That's the best. That is the best. The worst, Colorado Rockies. They're averaging a 10. Damn. That's awful. Miami, the Dodgers, they just don't have innings, the Dodgers. They just don't get a lot of innings from their starters. It might be by design. So they're not aiming for the same things I'm aiming for, or judging on the same things I'm judging on. But yeah, they just don't get a lot of innings. Baltimore, Chicago White Sox, Milwaukee, and then up here you got the Phillies, the Tigers, Cardinals, Rangers, Rays, all 14 or above. Highest percentage of games where you're getting 15 or more, also the Kansas City Royals and Tampa Bay. And then let's see the least amount of dud games, Kansas City Royals and the New York Mets. And the New York Mets are interesting because your coin flip, you're not getting a quality start, but you're almost certainly not getting a dud from the starting pitching because they're all going like 5 innings, but 3 runs, 4 runs, 6 innings, 4 runs, stuff like that. I showed Jolly and he was like, yeah, that reflects. So I don't know if there's anything else. I can share this with you guys, but then sometimes when you do a shared Google sheet, people toggle it and then it gets messed up, or other people mess it up, or I could share it so it's not toggled. I don't know how to go about sharing sheets. I'm also not going to update it every single day because I'm going to forget, and then a month later I'll update it. But if there's a way to build this out so someone else could, if you want and are interested in it, you can do that. And then here's the other thing. Opponent. So this is what you give the other team. The Rockies are so bad, they are giving their other team a quality start every night, basically. The Royals are close. So the Royals have the best average simple game score as a pitching team, but one of the second worst as a hitting team. So they're getting a near quality start, but they're also giving a near quality start. So if you're a pitcher, you want to go face the Royals or the Rockies. Those will get you right. White Sox are up there, Nationals are up there, but those guys are making it easy for pitchers. Making it hard for pitchers, the Tigers, the Yankees, the Dodgers, the Cubs, those are the top 4 teams getting after starting pitchers, either making them exit early or putting up runs. And then the team that is inducing the most dud starts, Dodgers, Detroit, and the Yankees, and then the Cubs. Those are the top 4. Cubs and Cincy are tied. Those are inducing the most duds, unhelpful efforts. UE, unhelpful efforts. That's the official stat. I'll write that down. This is a unhelpful effort from the starting pitcher. That's the new term. That's an unhelpful effort. Over 15 is a chance to win. CTW for short. Unhelpful effort. UE. That's EU. Those are my new terms. Memorize them. I don't like the way that looks in the sheet, so I'm gonna enter it. I'm gonna just make it. Gotta make it look good, and then we'll make all of these in the middle. Okay. So that's everything. That's it. Let's go random team. MLB team, spin the wheel. And whoever this lands on, I'll solo the Brewers. Okay, so if we go team average, and I'm going to go all the pitchers, and we're going to look at just Brewers. And here are all their starters. Well, I'll take out the qualifier. Whoa. Maybe I'll just do the qualifier at 4. Okay. So here's the rotation thus far. Freddie Peralta is averaging a 15 simple game score, 15.2. That's pretty good. Quintana averaging 15.1. That's good. So they got 2 good guys there. And look, Peralta has yet to turn in a dud. Neither has Chad Patrick or Quinn Priester. That's nice. But these guys, Quintana's been pretty good, huh? He is Mr. Quality Start after all. Let's look at his game long. Is he just Mr. Quality Start again? 7 innings pitched 0, 5.21, 6-1, 5-1, 5-6. That hurts him. 5.11, but 2 unearned, so that hurts him. But yeah. There you go. So you're most likely to get a quality start from Jose Quintana. He's 50% of the time. 75% of the time, Tyler Alexander is giving you a dud, a unhelpful effort. 50% of the time, Jose Quintana's on the mound, he's giving you a chance to win. 75% of the time, Tyler Alexander's on the mound, he's giving you an unhelpful effort. That's how you use the terms colloquially. Did I just crush that or what? Okay. Take this knowledge, use it on the field.